I didn't make it to the Holy Land, though I made it to the American Holy Land, to Texas this summer. Brian, one thing I noticed while I was traveling and speaking, that we have a number of fans out there. Also, I like to give a shout out to a longtime supporter and watcher in Texas, Helen. Just a big hug for her, because she sees almost every program. Also, I'd like to say hello to Belazio Ministries in Africa, who has joined the Journey Circles and watches our program. And I'd like to also thank some long-term supporters here in New York. I'd like to thank Sheikh Tia and also Rabbi Shlomo and his wife Adina. They have been, they're always giving good feedback. And also I'd like to thank Bill from one of our seminaries in Philadelphia, not here in New York, who responds all the time.
Say, Tony, how about the Philippines? They're probably as far away as you can get, because it's a 12-hour time zone difference. And there are a lot of devout Catholics, Christians over there. Do we have an audience in the Philippines?
Well, I haven't found that out yet, but you know what? We do have people from the Philippines that tune into the website. So, hey, the shout out to all people from the Philippines. Let us know if you're watching. In fact, if you have any comments or you just want to encourage us, email us or text message us. You can email us at editor@nycreligion.info, or you can Twitter message us or Facebook message us. We're always glad to hear from you. This summer I had a really interesting experience with Ari, the Columbia J School and the New York Times School. We went out for a day to look at religion in Flushing, Queens. And I met many people who are in the religious groups there who are our fans and who are always very helpful. I won't recognize them all by name because I'll probably forget some of them, and we'll recognize them in the future. Ari, of course, is always very astute. He's a very astute journalist, and always I learn from him as we go. Also,
I might just say something. Ari has a really amazing reputation in the world of religion journalism. So he, of course, has a program at Columbia in religion and journalism. I just remember years ago being at the annual award ceremony for the Religion Newswriters Association. And seemed like everyone who's getting an award said, and I'd like to thank Ari Goldman, and I'd like to thank Ari Goldman who taught me, and I'd like to thank Ari Goldman. And what finally, and then one guy, stood up and, as he was getting his award, said, and I'd like to thank Ari Goldman. Well, he was not my teacher, but everyone else is thanking him. So he just has an amazing role in terms of having educated a huge generation of journals covering religion.
Well, you're right. And I learned from him every time. By the way, Brian, he told me that I practice sympathetic objectivity, which is our brand of journalism. And in fact, I think he does. That he shows a way of doing journalism that's not got you, not naive or Pollyannish, but a way that's sympathetic and empathetic, but objective at the same time. It's a hard balance to keep, and Ari certainly does it.